Hello friend, welcome back. In our previous video here we successfully created one of the user profile page. So right now which user is already logged in, this username is visible, user type is visible, and also email address is visible, right? So now I want to actually add some of the extra field. Like for this user I want to add some of the extra field, then it will be actually better. So I have in previous section I have already discussed about that things with you, how can actually migrate your rollback. So right now you can use the same concept, rather than right now I want to create directly. So that is actually the main process. So I have actually shared both of this with you. Okay. So if you want to add another extra field, now go to that structure. So into the users table, I want to add another extra field after that password. So now I just select as a after that password, I want to add extra 5 column. Okay. I want to add extra 5 column. Now go to our Go. Now first of all I want to name it as a mobile. Okay, I name it as a mobile. I name it another one as a address. So I name it as a address, and then the gender. So I name it as a gender. Okay, and then I also want to add another one as an image. I name it as an image, and also I take another one as a status. Okay, so this type of some of the field I want to add. And also I want to make every field as a nullable. So better I use that. Every field will be as a nullable. Okay. And then I make it type. Type will be as a worker. I name it as a worker. For the address, you can also use that as a text. So right now it's okay with me. I make it as a worker, an image worker, and then there is status. For the status, I make it as a unit. Okay. Perfect. And also I have to put that length. So I put that length here. I put that length. I put that length and put that length. So now I just put some of the length, and now if you click as a save, now you can see data is now perfectly inserted. So that is our browser, and here after that password I have created some of the field as a mobile, address, gender, image, and the status. So friend, you can actually use both of this. You can, if you want to use that is a by default one of the profile photo field, you can also use this one. Rather than better I want to use new one. Okay, then you will learn it how can do that actually work. So I have created another image field for the profile image. That means this user profile image. So I have already get all that specific this user data, right? I have already get this user data and pass it with the user into the view profile. So right now I have already displayed that name, the user type, email. So now I want to update this part. Here it should be display our profile image. It should be like here it should be display as a mobile. Okay, that means the mobile number or mobile number. So it's particular that position with this user it should be displayed, right? So with this user I want to display our field name. Our field name I have declared. So if you go to that structure, I have named it as a mobile. So I copy it. So that will be as a mobile. And also I want to take another one. So here I also want to visible the address. Okay, so I want to visible the address, and then that means here it will be as a address, and I am particular that position with this user. With this user I want to visible our field name as a address. That means here it will be display that address, and then I take another one as a gender. So whatever the field actually you choose right now for education purpose, I'm actually using it. Okay, so here with this user I want to visible our this gender. So that will be as a gender. Perfect. So now if you click as a save all, and now if you go there and if you now refresh it, so now here you can see friend, it's now showing as a mobile number, and also it's now display as empty because of all right now in our database is totally empty, right? So every field is empty when we will upload and that means update or insert any data, then automatically this data will be visible. So friend, here I want to do, when you click as edit from to the edit page, you can actually update your this profile. Okay, so before do that work, I also want to do another things, that is actually one of the image. So I want to do when this user will be uploaded an image, then this uploaded image will be visible rather than it will be displayed as one of the default image. Okay, so here if you want to put this type of on the condition, you can do it very easily. I show you like that is the one of the image, right? So in particular that area I want to do when this user will be uploaded an image. Because of all, here I have already added one of the field for the image, right? So into the image folder area I will upload some of the image. So right now, if this user don't have any image, one of the default image will be visible. So for the reasons, if you go to your exercise file, into the exercise file, you can say I have already saved one of the image as a no image. That means that will be our default image. Okay, so now I want to actually use it. So if you want to use it, you have to go to your project, into the project, go to the public, and into the public folder area I want to create one of the folder, and I just name that folder as a upload. Okay, I name it as a upload. And also into the upload folder area, here I want to actually add it. That means that will be our default one. And when this user will be uploaded an image, so for this user uploaded all that image, I want to save in one of the folder. I create another folder and name it as user underscore image. Okay, images. I hope, friend, it's very much clear to you. Okay, that means whatever the user right now, that is actually our static is one, right? When this user clicks edit profile, and from to the edit profile, when this logging user will uploaded their profile image, so this profile image will be saved in particular this folder, rather than it will be display our this default image. Okay, so now I want to put this condition. So here, so into the src area I want to put one of the condition. So here I want to do that work, so better I show you, then it will be very much clear to you. So into the src, right now we don't need this default one. So now I want to put one of the condition. So here I simply put one of the condition as a when it's not empty. Okay, when is not empty, not empty means what? Not empty means our user field. Okay, so that means that is when our this user field will be not empty. So this, if you want to access this user field, I have already get all the data, I pass it with this user, right? So with this user we can actually able to access our specific one of the row ID data. So now with this user I want to access it. So with this user, right, so with this user I want to access our image field. So that is actually our image field. That means that is image is means our this database, this image field, right? So here I simply add it, and after that I want to put another condition. Okay, when this URL, that means when it will be as image not image, then I want to put that URL. Then this URL will be our what the exactly the location this image will be uploaded. So I name it as upload. That means I have already created on the upload folder, and into the upload folder area, here I have created another one as user images. Then it will actually get this data. So I just simply get this data from to this folder. After that, there is actually the slash. Okay, and then I want to get this data. So with this user, I want to get our field from our image folder. So that means image database field. So it will be get this data. I hope it's very much clear to you, friend. When this user, that means not empty, that means this field, when this field will be not empty, then it will be get this data from our upload folder, users folder, and into the users folder area, all that our image will be saved, right? So then it will be actually get this data. Else, okay, I add that else. That means the else it should be as our display our default one. That means it should be get this our default one. So into the upload folder, I have already created one of the, that means I have already added one of the folder, and that means the file, and that is actually our file, right? So then it should be get this image. So now I simply copy it. So into the upload folder, then it should be simply get this image. Okay, friends, so that is the simple condition I want to use. I hope you well understand about this condition. When this our image field, our database, I discuss it again. So that is actually our image field, right? When this image is empty, if you go to that browse, so right now if you go to our image, you can see right now they have no image. That means this image is now empty, right? So for the reasons here I put that condition when this will be not empty. Okay, that means when it not empty means they have already one of the data, that means one of the images. So it will be check it in our image area, then it will be redirected to upload folder, users folder, and then our users, from to the users it will be get this image. That means it will be redirected to particular that area, and if we get any image, then it will be get it, right? And else I put that another condition. I put that another condition as a else it will be get that URL from our upload folder. Into the upload folder, I have added one of the image as a no image.jpg, so it should be simply get this one. Okay, so that's all. So right now our image field is empty, so that means it should be actually get this image right now. I show you now. If you go there, click as a refresh. Yes, you can see, friend, now actually it's getting our default image, right? So that is the things I want to do. So right now our database is empty. When this database will be as empty, then automatically it will get our default image. And also if you want to add that in our header part, you can also add it, and that means the same condition I also want to do, and to add that same condition. I copy it and now go to our header. That means that is in our admin, body, and then header. Into the header area, there have also one of the image. You can see there is a static image. So right now I also want to update this part, so that means it should be also getting that our default one. Now I just click as a save all, and now if you refresh, yeah, you can see it's now perfectly updated, right, friend? I hope it's very much clear to you. So now I want to work for our this edit profile. So from to the edit profile, I want to insert all the data. Okay, I want to insert all the data. I want to insert that mobile number, the address, the gender, and also the admin, the if you want to update that admin, user type, in the email, and the images. So everything you can manage it from to the edit. That means edit profile page. So now I want to create this edit profile page. So for create this, we have to go to, right now we don't need this. Okay, we have to go to our view profile, into the view profile, and that is our edit profile, right? So now I want to update it. So that is actually one of the route I have to create. I just name that route as a profile. Okay, profile.edit. So this type of one of the route I want to create. So if you want to create it, we have to go to the web route. Into the web route, I just simply copy it. So that will be as edit. That means that will be actually profile and then edit, right? And then into the profile controller, I want to create one of the method as a profile edit, and then our name will be as a profile edit. I copy it, and then it should be as a profile edit, right, friend? I hope it is very much clear to you. So now we have to create this method in our profile controller. Now go to our profile controller. After this, I just simply create as a public, and then function, and then our method name. So that will be our method. And here it should be just like that same. Here also you have to find out a specific or which user is logging. See this authenticated user data I want to take, right? So here it should be just like that same. Better I copy it. Okay, I copy it and paste it. So that will be our authenticated user, which user is logging. I want to get this user ID data, take the things with this variable. I take another variable as a users, and then with this user I get a specific one row data, right? I want to which user is logging, this user first row data I want to visible, and I just take it. Better I want to take it another variable is edit. Okay, edit data. So this type of one of the variable I want to take, and after this I want to return one of the view page. So I have to also create one of the view page into the backend. In our user folder, I want to create one of the page as edit underscore profile. Okay, profile. So this type of one of the page I want to create, and also I want to pass that data. So into the compact area, I want to pass our this edit data. So I just simply pass it. Okay, friends, so that's all you have to do. So now if you want to create this one, so that means the edit profile, I want to create it in our backend folder, user folder, backend, and the user. Here I want to create one of the new file, and now I click as a save as, and now it should be as the edit profile.blade.php, right? So now we have to customize our this edit profile page. I hope, friend, every line is very much clear to you, right? So in our next video, we will actually design our this edit profile page. How can do that work? In our next video, I will show you that things with a live example. So thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.